Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Analytica. This is your host, Joe Saz, and you know, let's talk some Bitcoin price action. Um, we're gonna get straight to it right now. There's been a lot of upside action, and if you guys have any questions, any comments, please throw them in the YouTube comment section. I'll be happy to answer. It's been a lot going on, and we've been talking about this for a little while. Now, some of the most important things that we have going on here are the fact that we had our bottom range in the high 38Ks, which is very painful. But nonetheless, we had massive support, massive support. Coming down into this range, we were talking about it for a long time before, that there were a couple walls overhead, about $50 million in walls on one exchange, which is Binance. That's what we're looking at here. At the time, we were looking at a wall of 1,000 Bitcoin plus at 44K, and another wall at 45K, another 50 mil Bitcoin. So we had about $100 million in orders to sell at this range, creating the top. And it didn't really show up until after we started our crash. Once we had our crash and were filled with support, we were talking about how these crashes were getting weaker and weaker and weaker. The spillover, let's say, the slippage, the emotional fear factor of Bitcoin not having reached 60K, it was enough to bring us down, but it wasn't enough to fucking kill the price. And as we crashed down, we fell into a space where we had a dual bank confluence, and you can see it wasn't much. We had a lot of bid-ask spread in the perpetuals as we dipped into here, where we did get a great bounce. But overall, spot markets are great to comprehend, but we spilled into the bid-ask spread of bid dominant spot markets, and we had all this amazing support. I'm gonna switch to some comments over here. I don't have my glasses on. Fuck. APJ, let's fucking go. Cast Bundy, what's up? And Jordan, oh hey Joe, 1021 in New Zealand. You're up. Thanks for streaming. My pleasure, brother. You guys, just so you know, I'm always on price action, okay? I'm always on price action. The people that get my price action every single day are the people in the Discord VIP. I can't say that I'm 100%, the best fucking dude, always here to be there for you. But in the VIP section of our Discord channel, you're gonna have me at least once a day, and if you tag me, you're gonna have me every single time that you tag me. So don't hesitate to join and try the 2-week trial of Discord VIP, stasanalytica.com. Join the Discord VIP, get Gigatrend for free, get a million things for free, guys. And yeah, I've been talking about this for a while. But I'm here now on YouTube. Love you all. Happy Monday. And yeah, we've been watching this. Look at all these support signals that we had. We're on a 5-minute. Why don't we move this to a 15? Not my favorite time scale. We all know that the order book is not about time. The order book is about the moment and the capture of moments. Here we have a large capture of moments. And this music is pretty good. I hope you guys like it. And if you guys don't mind, just saying, how you all doing? Love you all. You always know that. Just say what's up. Tell me how you're doing. I fucking love you all. I always love some good comments, whether they're, you know, my day is good or my life is good or what. But yeah, I've been behind the computer the entire time. And so you can see, you guys, look at this. We crashed into a price point and we lost our bid-ask spread on the 15-minute. Let's refresh the page real quick. So you can see as we moved up in price, and we've been talking about this range for a long time. Alright, so no surprise. Good music, Another Land says. Good. Glad you like it. Not gonna lie, man. Music or no music. Actually, I fucking like music, man. I like music. As we came back out of this little fucking channel with tons and tons of support, look how weak our bid-ask spread became. Our aggregated spot markets, weak, and now negative. Our aggregated perp markets, weak and terrible. You guys, the range that I mentioned on my Instagram and before was a 43k high, and that's what we're dealing with now. We're seeing pretty much what a market should look like. Nothing irrational about this. A market that found its bottom after sellers were a little bit aggressive because buyers didn't have to do anything. Buyers were getting their orders filled by sitting in the book. So if buyers don't have to make a move, then the burden of proof is on the sellers. And we saw a good bit of that. Okay? I'm gonna lean back here because I feel like the most important thing here is the story of the market. And that's what a lot of traders don't understand. The market always presents a story. And one of the most unique things about a market and trading markets is that they tell you a lot about yourself. And they tell you a lot about everyone around you. So we saw a lot of fear. We saw a lot of doubt and uncertainty. And we identify that as FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Well, we saw a lot of hopium, right? In this range where we were supposed to hit a fucking $50,000, you know, high and go well above and beyond because of the fundamental kicker of the Bitcoin spot ETFs. After failing that, we started dealing with an immediate crash and a little bit of a fight, right? Now, that fight ended with a bottom of somewhere around 38,500. And now look at us. What was one of the reasons why we came down this low? You know, I'd be curious if someone else has an answer to that. I'm gonna give it 2 minutes. But we came back down very low. And by very low, I mean the high 38, you know, the high 30Ks. So now what we're dealing with is a climb back high. And if you can see this red dotted line here, you can see we're roughly about where we were when we had previous resistance. Now, it's important to note that we have killed some of that. We have killed some of that resistance. How good is that at the end of the day? I think we're just creating a range. I don't think this is that bullish. I think this is normal. We had a bottom and now we have a high. And I need my glasses. Let's see, Duncan. Hey, what's up, Duncan? Yo, Duncan. Always great to see you, brother. Duncan's one of the best people I know. Good human being. Google allowed BTC advertisement today. Doors open for retail. Cass Bundy says. I can't say that means much. You guys, a fundamental kicker, which is a big necessity for a move out of this range. It's a range now, you guys. When we were watching as the walls were formed at 44 and 45k, and we watched price crash, right? This wasn't a surprise to us. As far as allowed stuff, yeah, 100%. This was allowed. And as far as Google is concerned, well, I would wonder who owns a massive share of Google. I mean, look, who fucking owns the ETF, right? The main. It's spot ETFs, by the way, guys. It's you know, it's physical. So, are the doors open for retail? Cass Money asks. Well, they've been. This is nothing new. The new thing is spot ETFs, and we see some volume on there. Now, one of the main kickers on that front is Grayscale. Grayscale had to, they couldn't just convert Bitcoin over to their ETF, they had to sell. They had to sell and buy. So, maybe there's something in that, you know, maybe there's some information there that we need to respect. Do I respect it very much? No. As much as Grayscale owned, there's enough open markets in the world, and you guys gotta always understand and always remember that there's a global demand for Bitcoin. You know, there's a global competition for Bitcoin, I should say. If the USA does not accumulate Bitcoin, well, what if China does? And what if Russia does? And, you know, we can get into all this dumb politic shit, right? And fuck all that, by the way. There's just a story, and we are market analysts right now. We can analyze whatever the fuck we want, but right now, our goal is to make money trading Bitcoin and being on the right side of history as far as investing in Bitcoin. So that being said, all fundamental kickers aside, retail, I think that's something that's always had a door open. It's always had a door open. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that we haven't had that opportunity since 2017 when I really got two feet in the door, you know. So Cass Bundy, yeah, I think there's the doors have always been open, brother. Always been open, brother. Another land. Google wants profit. Well, I don't think they're here to profit off of this YouTube channel. What do they want profit off of? Another land. Can you please elaborate? Duncan, disappointment. Everyone expected a massive pump and it didn't happen, so we dumped. Well, yeah, Duncan, my brother. Well, what do you expect? What do you expect on Bitcoin? On Bitcoin of all things. You guys, this is the Wild West. Bitcoin is 100% the Wild West of investing. It's gonna disappoint you. It's gonna do everything that you were taught, you know, the opposite of. So yeah, Bitcoin, it's the culprit. Whatever we want to say. Pour myself a beer if you guys don't mind. Alright, guys. Fuck. I lost my glasses. Give me one more second. Alright, guys, I'm back with my glasses. I hope we have a lot of questions, you guys, because one of my favorite things to do is to answer them. Cheers to you all. Happy Monday. Sorry I was gone for so long. I was pretty sick, but you guys, if you're in the Discord VIP, I will always answer you. And I'll always post a daily analysis. There's something going on. I got you in the Discord VIP. savsanalytica.com. You guys can join from there. Few of you are in. Much love to you all. Get access to Gigatrend and so forth. Me and Fabian are going to do a show here pretty soon on Gigatrend. But here we are dealing with 43 fucking K Bitcoin. I did say this was gonna happen if you saw my fucking Instagram. But I gotta say, since we're up here, I'm not too impressed. Let's look at some comments again. What's up, Al Cubes? And have I been trading this mess? Taco Liquor asks. Taco Liquor, I'll answer that question. No. I've been getting drunk and playing pool, man. I've been having a good time. Am I gonna buy the bottom? No. Am I gonna risk? You guys, alright. You know what? This is a great topic. Great topic. Taco liquor. You bring up a very interesting point. You guys have to understand, I am almost all in crypto. I'm almost all in Bitcoin. I have very little asset value outside of cryptocurrency. So am I going to trade? Yes. With some money. And sometimes. Am I gonna trade with a lot of money all the time? No. I've traded, you guys, some of you know me for years. I've been around, you know, now, wow, it's fucking crazy looking at the date right here. We're at 1/30/2024 on my time. I've been doing this since 2017. Am I trading this? No. And looking back on it all, it's kind of funky, you know, to think of it like this. And you guys, if you have any questions about the signals, don't hesitate to ask. If you don't have any if you have any questions about Discord, don't hesitate to ask. But you guys, you gotta remember, I did Block TV back in 2018, late 2018, pre-COVID, and I had the privilege of being friends with Tyler Jenks, who I'm sure we all know. I was a cowboy back then. I was a wild animal, you know. I was so fucking excited, and I had made so much money in 2017 off of such little money. I was able to pay for a car and a house, and my wife at the time was having a baby, and she was really you know, really motherly, let's say, nesty. And I dumped my bags, you know, and I got lucky because of her. I gotta be honest, you guys. I was probably a bad analyst at the time. It was my ex-wife who was like, Joe, dump your bags. We got a baby coming. We got, you know, we gotta get a car. We got a nice little fucking four-wheel drive car because we had to deal with some fucking winter conditions, and we got a beautiful house, and we had all the above, man. We had the life. And you know, I traded the real mess of 2018. You know, that was the real mess, man. When you say mess, Taco Liquor, I think the mess, because 2018 was tough. That for me was tough. That was where I experienced all my failures and all my successes. I had done it all in 2017. I was watching the YouTube videos of people that were like, buy these 5 shit coins. And, you know, you'd buy them and they'd run up. And you know, you play the game and you won. If you watch the stream at 8 in the morning and you know you got in and you got out at fucking 10 in the morning, you made a ton of money. And I got into crypto deep, and that, funny enough, it was it must have been January or so of 2018 that I went to my first Tone Vase trading, like Tone Vase educational session. So yeah, I've traded messes before. Some messes I choose not to trade. And also, you know, as a man who does live my life trading, I live my life trading. I pay my bills off of my trades. If I make a good trade, I get more, right? I get more beef. I'm able to pay for my phone and my electric and my rent. And if I make a damn good trade, yeah, I'm going out. I'm getting drunk, you know. I'm doing a few things, playing pool, and I'm doing a handful of things, right? Now, do I trade a mess like this? No, this scares me. That scares me. As someone that has, an all-in mentality, which I do, and I'm pretty sure any of you that know me for a while have known that I'm an all-in type of dude. Nah, that scares me a little bit. Trading scares me a little bit. Do I take every position? No. Do I trade often? Yes. Have I traded in the past, let's say 7 days? No. No, I haven't touched a trade. A little skeptical. I did make some good money, so I always say this. I actually do always say this, that, the one thing that a good trade can buy you is time. And I think that's something that you guys, if you don't already understand, you need to. A good trade buys you time. And sometimes that time is going to be a month, and sometimes that time is going to be a week. So no, I haven't been trading this. I don't need to, and I don't want to. If we were in a trading competition, yeah, different story. Very different story. And we will have a trading competition kickoff here February 1st. But my brother, I gotta say, I don't always need to trade. I wish you would have known me in Taco Liquor back a while ago. I've traded so much, man. I used to trade so many trades a day. And it was tough. It wasn't tough, but you guys, man, I'm probably one of the most active traders that you've ever met in your entire life. I'm probably one of the people that cares most about the product that I offer to you. I trade so much. I trade actively, competitively. And if you ever join a trading competition on Deepcoin with us, you'll see. I do trade actively and I trade wild. But right now, man, this is not the time to throw your fucking life worth behind anything. This is the time to fucking pay bills and chill. We're about 80 days away, let's say, from the halving. It's stressful as it is. Enough emotional baggage as there is. So, why am I going to add to that with the position? If I needed to, then yeah, we have a lot more to talk about. Jordan O, you motherfucker. I feel like I've known you for a long time. I feel like many traders and buyers were waiting for lower prices in their 30s, and sometimes the market tries to disappoint most traders. I would have longed from low mid 30s if I got it there. Jordan O, I feel like I've known you forever. Say what's up if I have, because man, I feel like I've known you. Getting philosophical, I like it. Actually, my story is a little similar to yours, but I haven't been as successful. 2020 was wild, made huge dough, then lost all my profits and some. Yeah, you guys, the trade game is tough. The origin story for me is pretty simple. I had quit my job, hated workers' compensation claims examining. I was a piece of shit, viewed by a company, a corporation. Piece of shit. I was worthless. You guys, that's the way the world views you. We live in a time of slavery. Financial slavery. Think about being a slave in the 1800s. You had food, you had lodgings, and water. And if you live in NYC, you have a job, but that job provides you food, lodgings, and water, and then a couple drunk days of the week where you fucking complain about all that shit. So yeah, escaping the matrix, you guys, with trading, probably impossible. But there was something that I was able to recognize in markets, and tell you exactly what it was. When I quit my workers' comp job, I went to Penn State Online University. Took an English class, took a psychology class or some shit. I can't, like a programming class, and then I took a psychology and economics class. And I was never the dude that got good grades in high school and nothing like that. I was a failure. I was the, I was pretty worthless. I was the bad apple, you know. But man, I remember going to that Penn State online college, and it was nothing but online school, and I was like, man, I can't learn anything from this. I can't raise my hand. I can't ask any questions, and now I got stuck on so many problems, whether it was math or English or whatever. Pentameter, when you're writing a poem, you had, how the fuck do you fucking solve these problems when you can't even raise your hand in a classroom? Figure out what you're doing wrong. But in 2017, quit my job and went to school, and I opened up my old crypto folio from 2015. Saw that I had made more money. I was like, hey, maybe there's such a thing as making money from money. You know, that's what became of all this. Is it something that you can do consistently? Yes. Was it something that you can do consistently with a clean head on your shoulders? Pretty sure a handful of people in the Discord VIP might be able to answer that, especially if you're connected to the bot Gigatrend. But Jordan, it's tough. Trading is tough. Trading is probably one of the toughest environments. But you know what? You know what else is tough? Giving up. You know how many times I wanted to give up? I didn't fit in. I really didn't fit in. I could show up to work and wear a button-up t-shirt and some slacks and some decent shoes, and I'll be there every day. I really will. I'll be consistent as all motherfucking hell. But what really woke me up and got me inspired was market analysis. This is something where very similar to physics in the sense that there are no answers, just theories. And the thing that I love most about what I do is that I'm pretty sure I might have solved something. No theory here. Zero theory. Just answers. Just real-time fucking information and answers. So I think about that a lot. Oh, cubes. Rough. I'm pretty sure most of us here have dealt with rough. And again, if you guys have any market questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm here to serve you. You all are my brothers. I love you all. I'm just a servant, and I'm showing up to show face. And if you guys want daily analysis, check out the Analytica.com. Join the Discord VIP. You'll get daily analysis. Might skip a day if something's boring, but you guys get it all. YouTube is a bit of work, and we all know I've been been kicked before, been fucking absolutely annihilated by its fucking mainstream sources. Jordan, love you, brother. If I come to New York, I'll ever hit you up. Focus on the boat now. I'll be self-sufficient soon enough thanks to Bitcoin. Jordan, not in New York anymore, brother. I'm out in the Midwest now. But you know what? Throw a boat party, I'll be there. Al Cubes, it will all be fine. You guys, first and most importantly, he's right. Al Cubes, it'll all be fine. Y'all must understand, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. If you all are struggling, doing the absolute best that you can, there's a lot that you can gain from these moments. You will only ever be forged in the fire of life. There is no gain without pain. And to all of you who are suffering, all fucking 10 of you who are watching this channel right now, maybe most of you are living well, but I'll tell you this. A storm will come. And the most valuable thing that you can be is fucking resilient. The absolute top fucking G that you can ever become. You all are that. It may take a moment for you to realize this, but so many of you are far more resilient than you'll ever realize. And a market is the most important thing that you'll ever come to fucking play that will expose you to yourself. So, as you sit here and watch this fucking YouTube video, and maybe you trade with $10, you'll start to find that your greatest strengths and your greatest weaknesses are exposed in every moment of every trade. So to all of you that do what you can with what little you have, I tip my hat. To all of you who are doing a great job successfully, keep doing it. But I must tell you guys, the storm will come. It always must. And in trading, it's going to come sooner than later. We are gamblers. We are predictors of the future, and there is nothing more futile than that. There is no more pride than believing that you have a finger on the trigger of the future. So you must understand that most important fact, that there are times where you must realize that as sure and certain as you are probably better off letting everyone else be as certain and sure as they are. Kinda late, isn't it? Bitcoin Motorist says. Well, Bitcoin Motorists, weren't we staying up in Vegas until fucking the bitter end? And by the way, it's not so late for people across the globe. You guys, I'm sure you all remember that I'm just an average fucking Joe, piece of shit. Here to serve my brothers and sisters of the world. I've done so as, probably not even as best as I can. I really have much to think about. As far as Bitcoin price action is concerned, I think I have something to say. I think I'm pretty good at what I do. As far as my relationship with God and the most important thing of all, right? My relationship with God and my soul, my salvation. I think I have a lot of work to do. It is late. But here I am, guys, with you. Drinking my beer and smoking my smoke. What do you think about that, Patrick? Patrick who, stayed at the same motel. Vegas was a great time. You guys don't realize I'm just an average dude. I'm just the average dude. I figured a couple things out, and I work with that, and I share it to the best of my ability. I really do. I share what I have and what I've learned with you all. I don't think, if someone has any question, ask, but I don't think I've kept anything from anyone. Yeah, I have some shit in the Discord VIP, I have an obligation to people, but I think I give as much as possible. I've been mostly selfish. Uh, my entire career in crypto. You know, you guys don't care about price. That's actually better for me. I would prefer you all doing push-ups. I'd prefer you all doing sit-ups. Patrick, how many push-ups or one-handed push-ups even did I do in Vegas? I'll do a push-up contest with any one of you any day. I'll do a cold water plunge with any one of you any day. I'll fucking fast and I'll fucking stay hungry longer than any one of you any fucking day. Zone Capone, love you, bro. Sold my company 2 cars, house during the bear of 2018 to go and myself can feel you. Yeah, brother. Hey, Zone Capone, I love you. Love you, brother. There are certain things in my life, and you guys gotta understand, I'm a fucking island. I'm not you. I'm just an island. I'm off on my own adventure. And you're off on your own. And we all must understand each and every single person. They're all off on their own journey. And it's so fucking beautiful, you guys. So fucking beautiful. I love it. There's enough fucking resource in the world for all of us and every single person that you know to be wealthy and happy. The zone. Yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in. Yeah, and sometimes I live fucking poor. Sometimes I live modest and humble. And guess what? It's almost better. I've lived above the law. I've done all that. You know what's really important to me now? Well, I'll tell you. Getting off. Just getting off the grid, man. Air we breathe, questionable. The water we drink, questionable. Food we eat, questionable. The diseases we're presented with, questionable. The fucking medicines we're presented with, questionable. At best. What the fuck is there to trust now, you know? As much as I love my connection with my fellow man, I often ask myself, what would be better? Yeah. And I think I know the answer. And yeah, motorists, I did win silver at Porkfest. I won silver in a strength contest. There was a strength contest to see if you can hang on the bar for long enough. And you guys, tell you what. How long can you hang on a bar, right? Forever. But it's a little tough. It's a little tough, especially depending on the bar. But I'll tell you something. When it comes to winning, don't fucking fail. If someone says you have an opportunity to win or lose, and all you have to do is hang on a bar, then hang on the fucking bar. Pretend that lightning has struck you and that your fucking muscles are stuck in one position. Do whatever it takes to tell your mind that you are a winner and that you're going to win. There's no such thing as losing. I hate the idea of people accepting the fact that I have a 50-50. And I have a 25-75. That I have a snowball's chance in hell. If I see an opportunity, I'm going to assume As a matter of fact, that it is nothing more than the control over my mind that separates me from victory. So make sure that you guys fucking do that. And motorist, you're up late yourself, you fucking asshole. Judging me over here, you piece of shit. I love you, motorist. One of my favorite people, who I've seen in so many different parts of the world. I fucking love you. Thankful to see you here. You guys, I'm coming out over here and I don't know exactly what you guys want from me at this point in time, but I'll always give you my best market analysis. I'll always do that. But I feel like that's the least I have to offer. It's the least I have to offer. You guys want to know where Bitcoin's going? I got you. I have that answer. I've been right almost every time. Is that all that matters to you? Is that really all that matters to you? It's the least of my concerns. Trade with leverage. Least of your concerns. You guys want to know what the real fucking struggle in life is? The pursuit of the mastery of the self. If you guys don't understand that, then you're never going to be a good trader. You don't understand humility. You don't understand patience, and you don't understand all the virtues that make you into a better man. You're never going to be a good trader. All this shit, signals and whatever you look at, they're worthless. What matters is the discretion involved in your mind. You think that's air you're breathing? Oh, looks like I have company. Well, guys, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes. But I really do love you all. Thank you. I'm gonna wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the Discord channel. And I'll see you guys there. Alright, everyone, take care. Best wishes.